P is for Poppadoms, an Indian alphabet book by Kabir Seghal and Surishta Seghal. A is for The mango, is the national fruit of India, and India produces about half of all the mangoes in the world. There are many types of mangoes, including the Alfonso, which is sweet and juicy. B is for Bunder. Bunders, monkeys, roam through many parts of India. They sometimes take people's food, cameras, and even books. C is for Chai. Chai, Indian tea, has spices like cinnamon, cardamom, ginger, and cloves. It also comes with sugar and plenty of milk. India produces the second largest amount of tea in the world after China. Darjeeling and Assam are regions in India that have become famous for their teas. D is for Diwali. Diwali, the Festival of Light, is India's grandest festival, which occurs in fall. It represents the victory of good over evil and light over darkness. People light candles through their houses, ignite fireworks in the streets. E is for Ek. Can you count to 3 in Hindi? Ek, do, teen. Indians invented the number shuni, 0, in the 7th century. F is for Faluda. Faluda is a cold dessert that is made of vermicelli or thin noodles. Other ingredients include rose syrup, basil seeds, milk, and ice cream. G is for Guru. A guru is a spiritual guide or a teacher who has mastered a field of knowledge. A guru shares wisdom on things like what books to read, how to exercise, or how to live in a peaceful manner. H is for Hathi. Hathis, elephants, live in forests and national parks across India and are occasionally seen walking down the street with a human keeper. Hathis have large brains and are wise and strong. I is for Imli. Imli, tamarind, is a fruit that tastes both sweet and sour, and it is used to flavor many dishes. India is the largest producer of imlis in the world. J is for jungle. Rudyard Kipling wrote about the jungle, in his classic, The Jungle Book, which was published in 1894. The book was inspired by his childhood years in India and is a collection of adventure stories involving animals. K is for Kamal. Kamal, lotus, is the national flower of India. Even though its roots and stem grow in mud, it holds its head, its flower, high and symbolizes wisdom and purity. It reminds us that even in hard times, our happiness and beauty remain with us. L is for Ladki. Ladkis, girls, have pretty names. For example, Aditi, which means earth, Deepa, which means lamp, and Indu, which means moon. M is for Machli. India has over 4,500 miles of coastline and 7 major rivers, and there are plenty of machli, fish, in the waters. Many people enjoy cooking and eating fish with Indian spices. N. N is for nirvan. Nirvan is a state of being at peace in which you have no feelings or desires. It takes years of practice to still your mind so that you can reach this state. O. O is for Om. Om is a sacred sound or syllable that is repeated during prayers and meditations. P. P is for Poppadoms. Poppadoms are crispy lentil snacks that are served with chutneys or dipping sauces. These treats are the perfect accompaniment to any meal. Q. Q is for Kasam. The Prime Minister of India takes Kasam, an oath before he or she begins the job. I will faithfully and conscientiously discharge my duties as Prime Minister for the Union. R. R is for rupee. The rupee is the currency of India, and its symbol is Mahatma Gandhi is India's founding father, and his image appears on currency circulating throughout the country. S. S is for sitar. A sitar is an instrument made of wood and decorated with patterns. It can have more than 20 strings. Ravi Shankar was one of the most famous sitar players, and he performed with the Beatles. His daughter, Anushka Shankar, is also a world-famous sitarist. T is for tandoor. A tandoor is a special oven made out of clay or metal that is used to cook breads or meats. The author's favorite dish is tandoori chicken. U. U is for Uttar Pradesh. Uttar Pradesh is a state located in northern India, and it has a population of almost 200 million people. If it were a country, it would be the 7th largest in the world. V. V is for Varanasi. Varanasi is an ancient city in Uttar Pradesh, and it is located on the banks of the Ganges River. It's one of India's most sacred cities, and many go there on religious pilgrimages. W. W is for work. Work is a silver or gold edible and flavorless foil that is a garnish on Indian sweets. It was originally used to prevent food from spoiling. It is also known as vark. X is lapata. The letter X doesn't exist in Hindi like it does in English. It is lapata, missing from the Hindi alphabet. Y. Y is for yoga. Yoga is a spiritual, mental, and physical practice in which you control your breath and do different poses with your body. Many practice yoga for health and relaxation. Z is for Zaban. Many different languages are spoken in India, including one called Urdu. Zaban is an Urdu word for language. With many different languages come many different ways of saying goodbye. Some of these include Alvida, Urdu, Sat Sri Akal, Punjabi, Aljo, Gujarati, and Tata, British Indian. The word Namaste, Hindi, is also often used to say goodbye. I hope you enjoyed this book. P is for Poppadoms is such a great book that tells you a little bit about India's culture and history, and it is such a wonderful country. I hope that you never stop learning and never stop trying to understand new countries and cultures.